Okay. Well, it's been a while. I had to say right now my voice is not really that great, but yeah. I'll still be coughing a little bit, so there'll be times I will be delayed a little bit, of course. So anyway, hello everyone. I'm Edgy here. Today we're not only playing not two, not three, but four O2A2 2024 VN visual novels. And of course, I already kind of read what they about, so at least I get. So this one is where else do we start? But probably from a from a dev I really played first number of times. In fact, there's a game I wanted to play, but I don't know why I did. We might check that out later. Of course, instead it's always better late than ever, But yeah. So this is by Kathinka again. This is the title of the game was Reacher's Mark. I'm not sure anyway, but you will see at the description anyway, or the timestamping, or the title side that I always put. It's about a game, a visual novel, very short visual novels. So this will only take 10 minutes, but I will sometimes double that up in case So anyway, without any further ado, let's start the game. But before we do, just going to lessen a little bit, I guess. A bit up. I just do a little volume tweaking. You might see something on the side. I can't really hear, unfortunately. But again, the output of the audio is always the same, especially I'm recording this with bad become. Anyway, without further ado, let's start the game. Yeah, it will always be loud. Yep. There we go. O2A2 VN Jam I'm looking for. So that will be the thing. Yeah, I always try to put away the headset and microphone. And I always only wear one here anyway because if in case of some emergency in case, that is why I only wear one. I'm really sorry if there's some music that I will not hear. It's beautiful, but I still do hear it at times anyway. And sometimes it can be still good. I do really sometimes listen to my fucking readings again anyway. So this game was made for O2A to be a jam to the record. Like a visual novel with a strict jam, like a visual novel jam with strict asset limitation patience and a 1,000 word limit. Content warning, okay? Light gore slash blood. There you go. So, before you start, as always, be mind on that. So, why did you want to be them again? It's been a while. Well, remember that you work for that one institute. The one dealing with all these supernatural cases. So I figured that you might be able to help me. Did something happen to you? Yeah, I guess. I really don't know where to start. It's fine. Just take a deep breath and start from the first thing you remember. Alright. I was on my home from a long shift. I was on my way home from a long shift. Okay, can we post here? Yeah, we can see by the time. I was on my way home from a long shift. Being unbelievably tired, I decided on taking a shortcut on my way home. just through some dark alleyway. Sure, it did seem a bit unsettling, but I figured that nothing could go wrong. And so I went big steps to get through there as quickly as possible. To my dismay, that also meant I wasn't really looking where I went. And so, I ran into someone with full force. Ah, so also though, like try to voice actor or something at least. Again, I just got healed up from sickness. First, I ran into a young woman, jump at the touch. I think she probably would have fallen to the ground if she had, if hadn't she gripped my arm to balance herself. I did wince a bit, but less from the impact and more from her cold touch. You really should look where you're going. Oh, sorry. Oh well, it's fine. She gave me a wide smile, which somehow just seemed so unsettling. Looking back, I think it was because her smile never quite reached her glossy, lifeless eyes. The stranger was still gripping my arm. The situation started to get more and more uncomfortable for me, which is why I asked her, okay, let me save her. You save? Okay. There you go. It's also showed the title there. So yeah, it's Stranger's Mark. Why I asked her. I guess I'll just go to let go of my arm first. Can you let go? It's uncomfortable. Yes, of course. Just as she wanted to pull back, she noticed something on my arm. And suddenly her gaze was completely fixated on it. Oh, that looks absolutely gorgeous. You don't see fine line tattoos this clean very often. Thank you. For a moment, her eyes seemed to light up a bit. Not that it was making me feel any better. How old is this tattoo? Her eyes met mine. I could feel my stomach turn a bit. Trying not to panic, I gave her a quick answer. Uh, let's just choose I really need to go. Oh, that's really too bad. Her gaze shifted again. Her gaze had shifted again. It was back on my arm, which she was still holding. I have to say, I'm a bit sad that you're acting so distant. Don't think that I haven't noticed the way you're keeping me at arm's length. But well, I think we actually have a lot in common. So what do you think about being friends? Could feel my heart, could feel my heart missing a few beats at her proposal. Me? Being similar to that smiling, glassy-eyed weirdo. Feeling completely overwhelmed for what this woman was actually suggesting. I answered the first thing that came to my mind. Forget it. Leave me alone, you weirdo. Took all my strength to shake her off. Bringing some distance with bringing some distance between us. Oh, that's rude. If you're like that, it's really a reason to hold back. Oh, what? So suddenly she launched at me, gripping my arm with both of her hands and holding it in place. She just bit me. Her teeth her teeth tore into my flesh as she began to rip off my skin. The last thing I remember was her wide grin as a patch of my skin hung from her mouth. After that, I fell unconscious. I woke up days later in the hospital. Luckily, someone discovered me and called an ambulance. All I needed then was a skin transplant and some weeks of rest. But still, Chaiya, I can't shake off this uneasiness. Knowing that woman is still out there. Chaiya just shakes her head. Sometimes I wonder how you survive your own. Sometimes I wonder how you survive your own stupidity. And two, all right. So there are two endings in this. Let's check the other choices. Huh? Did that change? Yeah, what's the normal dialogue box instead? Okay, I didn't notice happen. Let me just try again. Answer. Yeah, it was here before. I guess that might be a bug. If she was alright. You're alright. I hope I didn't hurt you. Oh, don't worry. It's fine. She let out a small giggle, but that only served to fuel my unease. That's good. But, yeah, if you would excuse me, I need to go. Yes, of course. Okay, I think it's the same thing. 5 years or so. It's still so clean. Very impressive. Thanks. I think so too. Your gaze shifted again. Okay, it's the same. I think it's the same. Okay. Sure. But I don't know you. Okay, can I save here? Yeah. This one's different. I don't know you. Oh, come on. Don't be a stranger. could consider me your friend. The place her hands had rested on was nearly numb now due to her coldness. That's why I didn't realize her nails digging into my skin until they drew blood. Okay, this is all different. A scream escaped my throat. I wanted to run, but her grip was so freakish. Her grip was so freakishly strong. I couldn't get away. The pulsing pain was overwhelming. And then suddenly, I saw, I saw her standing there, with a piece of my skin in her hand. I think she noticed my panic. She noticed my panic expression because she told me with a sickeningly sweet smile. Oh, don't worry about the gap. I'll fill that with one of my favorites. Unconscious after that, and I woke up hours later. When I woke up hours later in that alleyway, I was alone with. She just nods. Her gaze bored into the place where my other hand rested, as if I was hiding it from her all-knowing gaze. I let out a defeated sigh as I pulled up my sweater and revealed a new patch of skin. Seemingly as it is soon on, skin was a tad too light and a bit too soft, and the tattoo on it was completely different. Thick lines make up a smile, yet aesthetic image of my skin. It's nothing I would have. It's nothing I would have ever wanted. I take another look at her. There's no sympathy or pity in her expression. She just looks so curious. Triple dots. I really hope that it was a good idea to come here. End one. Okay. I think we have found all both endings because there's only like two endings in this. So that's it for our first O2A2 VN Jam 2024. VN number 1. Well, I just want to see the sure anyway. Sure option as that one last. I hadn't even registered what I agreed to as she took my hand into hers and gave me a cheery smile. Not that this mood stayed for long. As soon as she saw that one ugly brown stripe running through one of my nails, her face darkened. Hey, listen. I think you gotta know something. Well, that's. And after that, she started listing off a ton of skincare tips and told me to go visit a dermatologist before leaving. So I did exactly that and got diagnosed with skin cancer. How insane is that? She just looks at me with an exasperated expression. Dear, and what's the problem now? Well, do you think she's perhaps clairvoyant? So it's not the end yet, of course. I No, I didn't know how many endings are there. I think there might be three, but some mostly have like one anyway, or two. Entry, okay. That's the third ending. I know. Entry. Okay, so I guess I will let it play this time. So yeah, and it's really 20 minutes. So that's our first of the O2A2 Game Jam VN Jam 2024, I guess. and the first VN that we're checking. I'll be saving the best for last, so that's it. It is really a micro novel. It will be very short. Overall, I will announce my thoughts on this. Despite all of that, I also like how creepy it is, and how like the also the very wrong choices you do actually just gets fuck you over, really fucks you over and shit. Though yeah, it's pretty. I'm not sure anyway. Let me check first. But still, let me check as well the page first for this and see if there's like amazing. Overall, I really enjoyed the game so much, and yeah, for as BN Jam, I think it is very amazing. So, anyways, after this pause and like I just proceeded to the next game, then yeah, I mean, I will record them still separately each anyways, so I'll be like, be able to keep backup of like each of the same game anyways. So, anyways, I'll be right back with the second game or the other ending. So let me check first. All right. So next up is Holonomy, which is this time it's about two adventurers that are trapped into like ever changing dungeon or shifting dungeon, I guess. So that's all I can say about it. And again, these are all the same fucking into same teaming of like only not only like having like limited 1,000 words, just only having 1,000 words. So basically, again, these are very short. So let's start right away. Okay. After half an hour of trekking, oh what the fuck? After half an hour of trekking, what the hell is happening? After half an hour of trekking, we end up roughly where we started. You know how I'm fond of like dungeons and shit. Check around my Etrian Odyssey playthrough right now. Every path now tried at least twice, all looping back in one form or another. I'm out of ideas. Scaling the walls didn't work. Cyril had to treat the area I grazed on one of the patches. These things are everywhere. Whether they are, sticking out of every wall. Looking like kind of flesh a bit. Well, that didn't work either. If I have this might not have any warnings, so I might have to add a little bit if there it is. I think so, right? Uh, well, that didn't work either. So their name is Cyril. I say we stay put for the time being and hope they run into us instead. In front of this thing, so the one that we're playing is Milo, or like our first person is Milo. Yes, in front of this thing. Yeah, it's a water source. Looks clear enough. I'm not sure what I did anyway. Maybe it is flesh. Not really. I don't think so. It takes a peek inside the fountain's head. The fleshy bits, yeah, it is flesh. Oh, that's right. Fleshy bits aren't touching the water. It'll be okay. So hey, I think it's time to joke another flesh bloody concrete. Nah, just kidding. We toss our bags in a pile of We toss our bags in a pile on the floor, and I lean on one of the many pillars scattered around the area. Cyril bends down to check the water properly. I like the music. It's pretty good. One positive of getting lost with a priest, you won't accidentally poison yourself. Looks good to me. We now have boat rations and clean water, so no need to stress. Do I look worried? Oh yeah, super tense. It's the first time we've employed other people and we get them lost. They are hired help. They can take care of they can take care of themselves. His ability to stay calm is admirable. It's weird for Cyril to want to wander into anywhere, let alone a place like this. I was surprised him asking for help out of the blue. Why resort to dungeon exploring when you're not tight on cash? This isn't normal, right? Nope. First time running into a space that doesn't make sense. And the fleshy growths, for that matter. Sorry for roping you into this. It's the least I could do. What? Indulging my weird impulses? You're too nice to me. You look the other way with a lot of my incidents regarding other people's property. I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm too biased. If you find a treasure, I'm taking it. Some profit might make this ordeal worthwhile. Speaking of, I shouldn't pry too far into how you manage to afford the help, right? I'm not venturing into some place weird without backup. You could have said no to helping me. I wouldn't let you go in here alone. Who says I'd venture in here by myself? Well, that's. You can know me for looking the other way. How's that? It gives me that look again. Utility aside, I wouldn't want to be stuck in here with anyone else. I'd have to be less honest for a start. This is the first time in a while you've been alone too, now that I think about it. By the way, we're just aside. I am enjoying myself. It's nice adventuring with you. I'm glad you're getting into it. My words come across clumsier than I like. You can tell. I'm glad we're in this together. Ah, that's sweet. Where's this coming from? This place isn't getting to you, is it? I think I have something for that. I'm serious. I really like you. I know. Well, that's. You look so stressed. You know my response already. Uh, don't you? It should be obvious. Just checking around to see if it's both. He smirks, watching my reaction in the long pose. Should be used to this by now. I'm not. Come on, do it. That's kidding. A little reassurance would be nice. I didn't mean that. Sorry, your reaction's cute. I think most people assume we're dating already, myself included. If we're stuck here overnight, let's snuggle for warmth this time. I'll give you time to recover. You look like you're about to faint. It would be nice not looking for excuses to get so close. Okay, sure? Yeah. There's only so many reasons for hand holding, and I think I've exhausted most of them. Wait, you mean it's not a part of your incantations? To channel through another person? Why? Do you want to stop? Do you want to stop? Not necessarily. Needing a breather, I decide to loop around the perimeter, while Cyril sees what he can glean from the protruding growths. I press space already. I return with little to report. Found anything useful? I think I have more questions than answers, if I'm honest. In the confessional spirit, I should probably admit something too. Oh, I was called to check this place out. By a voice, not one I'm listening heavily to, but I did get curious. I see. Don't look at me don't look at me like that. I'll protect you against anything supernatural, especially if we're together. Yeah. Yeah. I'm happy you're finally admitting it. I was expecting to wait a lot longer. You're kinda dense. I guess this situation has its silver linings. That being said, as interesting as this place is, I get the vibe we shouldn't stick around here too long. You're only getting that vibe now? What should you call dense? There's a difference between feeling creeped out by organic material and spiritual communication. While you were on your walk, while you were on your walk, the voice started again. And what's it saying now? People nuts. I'd rather keep that to myself. But you wouldn't ask too many questions if I got us out of here, right? Maybe I'll call in that favor. Start the relationship off equal. Without a way out, I think I might. Keep watch over the bags. I'll be back in a minute. He heads out into the hole. Moments pass. Can make out chanting in a language I don't understand. Nothing strange by itself. I don't understand half of what's said at the monastery. So this does sound slightly different. There's a sudden convulsion of the area that then stops as suddenly as it started. Sarah appears in the doorway shortly after. Okay, there should be a way out up ahead. Just like that. What about the others? We should probably just worry about ourselves. He grabs my wrist as I pick up our belongings. He's shaking. The layout of this the layout of the place begins to make sense. Soon we're back out of the entrance, safe and sound. I'll never know where our party went or what exactly he did, but that doesn't matter. But that doesn't matter. Now we're even, right? And they get like a gay happy going. I love this one. I love the touch of this. The music as well is so pretty good. I don't think this. I think this will be safe at least when it comes to uploading, of course. But for more important is the writing. Boy, oh boy, I enjoyed it. Speaking of the previous one, I also, as always, Kathinka's art is always pretty good, of course. Forgot to mention that. But yeah, as for this one, oh man, there wasn't like a lot of like, and like a lot of thing going on and shit. I still do like the art style of this. It's pretty cool. Like how it's going. That's a dungeon feeling and shit. Like that's some dungeon feeling things. There you go. And of course, what else? What else as well? I like about it is the characters. We never get to see, I guess, this is Milo. But yeah, they are very very like yeah, they really do have something going. Yeah, I really love it so much. I hope we get an extension to this one someday, hopefully. But yeah, overall I enjoyed this one. So that's it for the second novel. On to the third one. So two more. Anyway, I'll take a little bit of break and I'll be right back with the third novel. So this is another cut. So I'll be right back. I think this one is starting immediately anyway. So previous one I forgot to mention the game was made by Ekkoberry. There are some certain visual novels I still have to check on that as well. Except for, before I already saw some of the other visual novels before, but I have yet to check on those. This one is Test Subject by Chaiya. Yes, I'm unsure if I pronounced it right. I'm really sorry right now, and I'm also plus sick. So this is about like being a test subject, but by a necromancer. And since we're starting right away, I think so. Well, you can't see anything. It was a complete darkness. I mean, I just go right to it. It was unsettling yet calming. Till you felt an immense pain. Can I pause this? No, I can't. It was like something forcefully Something was forcefully dragging and twisting your stomach. You scream, begging for the pain to stop. The world around you slowly emerges. We can't really pause this. Like, I even save. There we go. So I have to press F1 preferences. I'm sorry, it is very loud. It's like there we go. I might need to readjust that later on. I'm unsure. But yeah, I think that should be enough, anyways. The world around you slowly emerges. Because sometimes I'm used to press escape anyway to pause the game. But yeah, the world around you slowly emerges. Imagine. Immediately see uncanny green light illuminate the room. You look around and see a circle with weird symbols and candles circling around you. You look up and see wooden ceiling and an unfamiliar boy standing looking down at you. Triple dots, more triple dots. It works. I did it. I finally did it. What? Where am I? Who are you? You can talk. Is it the pain? Like your whole body is crushed by a building? Triple dots. Oh. Why don't you tell me what it feels like? Okay, let me just try saving this. Wait, you can't save here? Wait, there's load but you can't save. Okay, never mind. Triple dots. You're wondering how I found that information. Well, our master told us that. But what does he know? He has never died and got resurrected. So I ask you who's experiencing it firsthand. Resurrected? You haven't realized your situation yet. Look at your body. Triple dots. A lot of triple dots there. A barrage of triple dots. You try to move, but your limbs feel numb. You can't. As I thought, I haven't perfected it. I guess I still have a long way to go. Here, let me help you. So there's only like, there are two different routes or options, but it's only like one ending still. He lifts his staff and you can feel a part of your body moving. It's your arm and it's decaying. It's full of holes. You can see maggots in some of your bones. Must have smelled so bad, but thank the gods you can't smell anything. You wish what's happening right now is only a lie. There's no way it's my arm. Don't believe me? Well, not my problem. You're in pain and wondering who the kid really is. You're in so much pain and wondering what does he want from you. Who are you? That doesn't matter. What do you want to use the information for anyway? What do you mean? I mean, look at you. Still can't read the room. I'm dead. There you go. You're using your brain. How? How? I would like to know that myself. I don't remember. Are you sure you're not lying? Well, that's... Don't worry. We'll go back to that later. Where am I? A house, that's for sure. It's completely damaged. I assume this is yours. Does look like mine. What happened to it, I wonder? So we can check the history of this. Here. Nope, never mind. What happened to it, I wonder? Maybe you can tell me. For that, can you stop this pain first? You're in pain, but you talk so much. That's impressive. Too bad, I'm still an apprentice. Even though I did all the steps for the rituals, I still haven't perfected it. Master never mentioned lifting the subject's pain though. Maybe there is no way to do that. Sorry, not sorry, but you have to deal with it. So, mind telling me how you die? I'm getting irritated with the kid's attitude as your pain is quickly increasing. You're crazy. I get it a lot. So, your point. Why me? Why are you doing this to me? Oh, no, you have the wrong idea. I didn't choose you because of anything specific. Townsfolk said this house is haunted, so I went in to check it out myself. And I found you. Since I'm in the mood to practice, I made you my test subject. So don't get it wrong, it's nothing personal. There are 2 speeches to respond to the kid. We don't have much time. I still don't know what to do with you. Tell me your story. At least I get something out of this. Someone was barging into the house. Really? So it was a home invasion. That makes sense. There's no valuable items here at all. Tell me more. Do you know the person? No. Probably took you by surprise. You didn't even get a chance to defend yourself. So you live here alone? No, I live with my family. Family? I see. Are you sure? Where's my family? You're the only corpse I see here. No mark of blood anywhere but here either. Family? He took them to find my family. Robots. Looking at your corpse, I assume the accident happened only weeks ago. Probably already dead somewhere. You're in disbelief at what the kid says. Despite the pain, forcefully move your body towards the kid. How could you say that? You don't know that. We find my family. Oh, no, no. You can't do that. Why? See, necromancy is temporary. It can bring you back alive for that long. Forget that I'm only an apprentice. As we speak, I'm testing how long I can hold the magic. Said, let me find my family. Whoa, whoa. This is what Master warned me. This is what Master warned about the subject getting out of hand. I really want to test out how long you'd last, but it seems I have to find a new test subject. I must say, congratulations. You're my first ever successful test subject. Fine. You're saying something. Find them for me. Me? Find your family? No, thanks. That's completely not my business. You. Let's forget this ever happened. Goodbye. Wow, and it crashes. Interesting. So it's still like only one ending anyway. So anyway, yeah, that's per test subject. Last one we save the best for last, and it's going to be a very sad one. So I'll be right back with the last novel. I'll still keep it as is anyways. Nothing really crazy to see anyways. So there you go. Anyway, I also forgot to like did my final words on it. So I'll start a little bit here about that. It's interesting as well. Also interesting, like especially being an apprentice in necromancy as well. It's also interesting, very interesting writing as well. I would say. I guess that's all I could say about it. So, but I enjoyed it. It's pretty good. It's also like oh, hang on a bit. Hang on. Sorry about that because I only paused because like the earbuds had fallen off while I readjust a little bit. So yeah, I guess that's for like the final words for. I enjoyed it. Anyways, here we are with our last and best for the last one. Really sorry I didn't like did the final words on the previous one. I'm sorry I forgot. I will still have my words as well in the description, my final words in the description about it anyway for each game. So yeah. Anyways, again, step by little step. Forgot the game. This is credits, I guess, just to know. By SummerOrigins. Even though it was already as well, like the starting screen. Okay. The help of Yakult the cat. Interesting. So. Yeah, it's okay. So this is step by little step, which is about like, are you where you're recovering, where I guess a pet is recovering from an illness, and you take a step by step and never look back. So this one has two endings as well. Anyways, we start right away. Talk a little bit. I feel a softness brush against my leg, followed by the familiar purr ringing in my ear. It takes all my power to not look down at the ball of fluff nuzzling against my leg. It was part of the deal after all. I could bring my beloved cat. I could bring my beloved cat back to the realm of the living, but only if I could do so without turning back to look at her. We're already like take the first step. It's going to be quite the hike to reach the surface. I move slowly, hearing the little jingle of her bell collar echo under me with every step, as her firm body waltzes between my legs. I trust that she is with me. Another step, and make my way up the seemingly unending stairs. Satisfied with all the nuzzling, she falls back. It makes walking easier, but not being able to see her or feel her fur against my leg makes me anxious. She's still following me. Okay, so here's our actual choice. So I think this will trigger an ending if we do look back. I look back almost instinctively. I see her there standing before me, her gaze loving and trusting as ever. Her eyes tells me she's forgiven me for letting her go. A feeling of sorrow and regret fills me as I watch her fade away into the darkness. Could I have done more? Would it have mattered if I did? I've always loved to be still, but God, I'm already crying. I'm sorry, and I love you. I love you very, very much. Alright, we'll continue there. God damn it. Just a chase behind me. I tentatively take another step forward, straining my ears, listening to the jingling of her bells. Is she walking a little slower? Or am I just imagining this? I think this will be the same anyway, right? Let me just check first. Yeah, let's go back then. I trust that she is alright. No, she's alright. She's still alright. The fact that I can still hear her behind me is enough assurance for me to know she's alright. We have to keep moving. Only then can I bring her back. Only then we can have a little more time. Only then can I save her. Right. Okay, I'll trust that she'll hang on. I keep climbing. each step heavier than the last. I can barely hear the jingling that her collar makes. Soon I will no longer hear her behind me. Is this the right thing to do? I trust that she's still here. For her to follow me this far. Did she know what she did she know what that meant? Did I? Does she even want this? I trust that she still wants to be here. Can't just give up now. I resist the urge to look back. I need to trust that she is behind me. I need to trust that we'll make it out of here. That we will have more time together. And we just need to make it out of here, and everything will be alright. I'll trust that we'll make it out of here. Triple Lutz. When was the last time she purred? You know, she used to purr up a storm. She loved snuggles so very much. She'd cry to be let in my room at night, where she climbed onto my bed. She purred through the whole night. I trust that she still wants to be with me. She always been a playful yet gentle cat. She played with her claws tucked in, always careful not to bite me too hard. She still mews like a kitten. I guess I thought she'd stay with that way forever. I trust that she wants to live. I never minded hand feeding her. It was hard at first, but I find a way to give her food, water, when she couldn't eat or drink anymore. I ground her food and feed her with a syringe when I need to. Uh, okay. She probably doesn't enjoy eating anymore at that state, but I trust that she trusts me. Hey, buddy. Take you to the gardens again next spring when it's filled with birds and butterflies. You feel like and hopefully you'll feel good enough to work. So please, I'll trust you'll come. At this point, I'm just being selfish. Is it wrong of me to want a little more time? How do I know where to stop? How do I know what you want? How do I know when to end things? I want to trust you, Lord. But the truth is, I've always known how this story would end. I trust you. I love you. So I will always choose to see you. trust you. And if I see you as you are now, I know I'll lose you. But looking away doesn't stop the flow of time. Can I still see that? I'll lose you regardless, I know. I trust. You're tired. I know. I plead, but I beg you. Beg. Just a bit longer. And beg. Just a little more time. And beg. Just a bit longer. And beg. Just a little more time. And beg. I guess this is already the loop. Yeah. I don't think this will matter anymore. So this is where we save, I guess, as well, if we want to like check out it. But yeah. Anyway. Yeah, it's just looping. Nah, it's not gonna be that. Let's look back now. I look back, defeated. You're always there, behind me. Your face painless and relaxed. More relaxed than it's ever been in many years. You were in so much pain. Was I wrong to keep you by my side for this long? The guilt of keeping you by my side inside will haunt me for the rest of my life. And I know you'll forgive me. You always have. I hear the echoes of a prayer as I watch you disappear. I never really had a choice, did I? I had to look back. I had to. I look back because I love you. I love you, so I had to learn to let you go. Thanks for trusting me on your own. I loved you. I loved you very, very much. I think I could just like fucking, yeah. Sorry, I keep saying the F word. I can't even say like, I'm sorry. Yeah, this is, I mean, all of them are pretty amazing. But this one had to be really right. I kick it away. Anyhow, like, I don't know how many I can even count on this one. So there are many times that I'm so unfortunate now. But I gotta say a lot more. You don't need to what I need to say. I'm very speechless, of course. practically well, the best ones I play in this collection. So that's it for O2A2 VN Jam 2024. I think this might be the only games I play, but we'll see about it. Right now I'm still healing anyways, but yeah. So that's it for 4 games. I hope you enjoy. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully we'll be playing. The next one will be basically DDG8. Before we do the illusion card, of course, I will upload the DDG8 first, and then illusion card. And after I played it, I'll upload it immediately. Probably some Picas as well. I'm still like crying as. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Stay toasty. Anyone are having difficulties in their pets? Sometimes, yeah. Stay strong.